Welcome back to Anime Vice's 3-Minute Expert, where we teach you about random anime stuff for 3 minutes at a time. This week's topic, anime about games. There's a genre of manga and anime that revolve around a particular skill, usually a sport or a fighting skill, in which characters must battle their way to the top of the heap, be it through an actual tournament or a quest to save the world. This genre can also feature less athletic pursuits like games. We're going to focus specifically on board, card, and tile type games, so no sports or video games. Sorry, .hack. It may sound kind of weird. Watching other people play board games does not sound like a visually exciting series. But somehow anime manages to make these games feel like life and death are hanging in the balance.
Holy raw! Real monsters! Actually, they're just super advanced holograms created for the sole purpose of enriching the experience of a children's card game. Okay, seriously, you've got to be f***ing kidding me.
Of course, sometimes life and death are hanging in the balance, like in Kaiji. From creator Nobuyuki Fukumoto, who also created the over-the-top gambler Akagi, Kaiji revolves around a guy stuck on a boat who must win at rock, paper, scissors or live his life in debt to the Yakuza, assuming he manages to avoid getting sold into slavery. It's unclear what the first example of an anime or manga about games might be, but some of the games being played are older than dirt. Saki, for example, revolves around a group of high school girls who play Mahjong, a game whose history goes back to the year 500 BC. Don't worry though, the show is definitely modern, complete with ridiculous fan service. And then there's HIKARU no Go, which revolves around a 2,500-year-old game that works kind of like Othello meets chess. Go, vying for control over a board using only white and black stones. And Shion no O, about the even more chess-like game of shogi, which is relatively young at only 1,400 years old. Actually, come to think of it, I've never actually seen an anime about chess, from Japan at least. But chess definitely shows up in plenty of other shows. Yes, gaming, anime, and manga have made a big splash in the West, so much so that it inspired American creator Jason Thompson to write King of RPGs, a manga about a young man's quest to become the greatest tabletop role player in the world. There are plenty of other game, anime, and manga that we could talk about. But we'd run out of time if we went through them all. Come back next week for another 3-Minute Expert at Anime Vice.